What is gwan and peeps? What is gwan? And it's Valerie here. And if you're here, you're watching the Daily Spiritual Tea. I'm very upset right now. I started recording and I got as far as getting the cards out, and the camera cut out. So I'm having to do this all over again, but I might just shuffle again. But I'm going to give you the quick message and shuffle again because it looks like somebody needs to hear this. But then it cut off at a certain point. So I got out my cheapo cards because it's another day, it's still another hotel. And the actual shadow in here is a bit bad, but please forgive me. But I've got these cheapo cards from the works.co.uk. There's a whole load of them in the UK. And it was a kit that came and it told you about all the lunar cycles and everything else. It came with a book, it came with a moonstone, and it came with these. And it's all the zodiac signs and everything else. I've got like the moon, I've got different spirit animals, that kind of thing. So what I pulled out was, the very first card was Capricorn, and it says here, put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. That might be a message for somebody in itself, just the one card. But then I thought, let me take it any further. I'm going to go through this quickly because I think I'm going to shuffle again and see what comes out. But it says here, this is the cow. Okay, and it says a new beginning or even a new life may be blooming. So if you sort out your financial security, it will create a new life for you. A completely different life than what you've known. And the next one is the moon token, the cat. And it says here, make time to focus on your own spiritual being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. And this whole message is telling me that A, you need to be focusing on your finances. B, if you do focus on your finances, it will create a new life for you. Probably abundance, everything else. But what it's saying here is that in order to achieve this, you need to be focusing on your spiritual self, yourself. You need to be connecting with spirit. It's almost like you need to be grounding with spirit for some reason for this to come into fruition. So I pulled some cards on this. Okay, and I'm going to go through this real quick because I'm telling you, it's like it cut off just as I got the cards out. So the cards I got out for this, and I'm using my little box that walks with me everywhere. It goes absolutely everywhere with me. It's a tiny one, but it's fantastic. And the first card I pulled up was the Hangman. The Hangman, are you deliberately holding yourself back for some reason? There could be a myriad of reasons why you're holding yourself back. But what I've got here is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is this could be you, this stable, reliable person. Do you know what I mean? But for some reason, you've got this in reverse. You've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like imbalance. There's some kind of imbalance here. There's some kind of imbalance. And what you've got to do, you've got to get yourself out of this and have the strength and create the power to become balanced again in order to create with spirit. So this means it's almost like spirit is saying, you need to connect with me so we can get this ball rolling. You need to connect with me to get this ball rolling. You've got to stop, even if it's not even on that level, you've got to stop the doubts and fears from what's holding you back. This is what I'm getting from this. But because you didn't see me flick it, I feel a bit like, let's start again and do something else. Well, that's a message for somebody. That's the first message for somebody. So I'm going to start this again. Okay, and I'm going to give a different message. But you understand where that's coming from. If you just went for even these three cards alone, work on your finances and work on your security with the King of Pentacles. Because there's a new beginning, there's a new life for you, a totally new life for you. But you've got to connect with spirit, with the cat energy. Anyway, let's do that again. So let's shuffle. Let's shuffle again and see what other messages come out. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. It's my last day in the hotel and I'm going to miss it because I didn't have to do anything besides create and go and see my grandsons and my grandson and my granddaughters. I've got like 3 granddaughters now and 1 grandson. It's like, and mine is the boys. I was just dropped out the Virgo. Issues surrounding health and exercises might come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. Okay. Virgo! Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. What messages do you have for the collective? Please give us the message. Oh, I've got Moon in Aquarius, the time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. We had that kind of message yesterday. Then it's got Virgo's come out. It says issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. And then the last one I'm going to get out is Moon in Aries. Remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. Why are these here, Spirit? Why are these messages? And at the bottom, it's got Moon in Libra. Avoid making serious decisions and instead focus on creating harmony with your relationships. Wow. So the first one is about celebrating. But are you going to be overdoing it? I don't know why this has come out, because the Virgo is saying think about your health, think about exercise and everything else. You might be doing too much celebrating, or do you know what else I get? Maybe you're focusing on your health, but you're not focusing on celebrating life. And then we've got here, remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. You're doing your thing, but you've got to avoid the confrontation in the meantime. Why are these here, Spirit? So that's Aquarius, Virgo, the Moon in Aquarius, the Moon in Virgo, and the Moon in Aries. Now I'm going to tell you something. Okay, this is weird that this has come out like this, because I thought my counterpart was this. This is me in the middle. I'm a Virgo. And then Aries is my ex-husband. Oh! Oh my God! Wow! The Decepticon is here. The Decepticon, and the arsehole. And I'm smack in the middle. No, but I'm not going with that. I'm not going. That is just like freaky that's come out like that. But Aquarius is like, if you're into, because it's the age of Aquarius, isn't it? It's about data and information. But because we've come out of COVID, I'm making the point of actually trying to enjoy my life more. I'm going to go and see that play and get up. I'm going to go and see a play next month. So I'll be back into London again. I'm making a point of enjoying myself. So me and my girlfriend are planning a night out. We're going to see a play. You know that, I don't know if you know, it's a Bob Marley play called Get Up, Stand Up. So I'm going to watch that right in the middle of the town, London city centre. Probably it's either Piccadilly or Soho, one of those places. And then after that, come Easter, I'm back in London again. It's like I'm here at least once a month. It's like, oh my goodness, Val, what's going on? But I'm determined, because I've even got a gig on Thursday coming up, that I'm determined that, with my photography. So I'm going to be doing a live gig, photographing a live gig this week. So I got to get home and prepare for that. So I'll be doing that as well. And in between that, I'm doing my content creation. And wherever I am, because we're in the age of Aquarius, wherever I am, I can still give you the content. It depends on my broadband sometimes. Like the broadband here is crazy. But anyway, so back to this. Why have these come out, Spirit? So we've got time is right to celebrate life. This is us getting out of lockdown. It's almost like we've got to get out there and stop being in the hermit mode, because the Virgo is all about the hermit mode. Okay, we've got to start getting out there, celebrating life, make the most of parties, gatherings, and other. Now, is this because you might meet somebody? I don't know. But this is meant to be a spiritual message. So what I'm getting there is that you need to celebrate life, Lord. And I'll be getting that message. We've got to step out of our comfort zones now and start doing the things that we used to do and stop being in hermit mode, because that's what COVID's done to us. But at the same time, if you have got health issues, take care of them. Don't neglect them. Get going. Because look here now. Remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. I mean, I could talk a lot about that. But, in doing what you're doing, yes, sometimes it's nice to be selfish to yourself, but sometimes you do have to be thinking about other people's feelings about things, what you're doing along the way. And you have to be sensitive to people sometimes. Sometimes they do trigger you, and and when people trigger you, it's something in you that is reflecting back to them. It's like you're mirroring with that person, whatever it is. So if it's abandonment issues and you feel they've abandoned you, you have to ask your question, do you feel abandonment? Does that person make you feel like abandonment? It's that kind of thing. So you've got to be sensitive, because you have to ask yourself the question. But if someone is being out and out being a bitch, forget it. But at the same time, when you're talking to people, you have to know who you're talking to. If you know somebody is sensitive, talk to them in a way, even if it's criticizing. Constructive criticism, even if it's that, you know how you have to know and be sensitive about the way you talk to these people. So enjoy your life, make sure you take care of your health, but try and be sensitive at the same time. So why are these cards here, Spirit? Why is the sensitivity? I'm confused about the sensitivity in particular. Okay, I can understand about the health and actually getting out there, but the sensitivity one, why does that come up, Spirit? But please tell us why these cards are here. Why is the moon in Aquarius here? Why is the moon in Virgo here? Why is the moon in Aries here? Because this is 3 different star signs. This is like, if you want to take it, it's the star signs, you know, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries. One from each. It's like Aquarius is the air sign, Virgo is the earth sign, and Aries is the fire sign. We've got one missing, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? There's one missing here. The water sign. But let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Is that it? We've got moon in Libra. Avoid making serious decisions. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Please give me the message. Why are these cards here, Spirit? Please give me the message. What is it about these cards? Thank you, Spirit, Holy Angels. Thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Please give me the message. Thank you. Look, the Lovers has come out with the King of Swords in reverse. BITCH. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you. Oh my goodness. So what's the first card out? So what we've got here is the Wheel in reverse. This is a stuck thing coming out again. It's like somebody's not coming out of cycles. Why are you? Is it are you refusing to come out of hermit mode or something? Because look, I've got the Queen of Wands here. You're normally an action-packed, forward-thinking person, but because of this COVID or things that have got you stuck in your head, so you're focused on the wrong things. It's like you're focused on the wrong thing. So what we've got next, we've got the Six of Cups. This is normally talking about going to calmer waters, but because of this, it might be just causing issues all over again. I've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is a serious bitch. Or this is somebody who's just not following their own advice. Somebody who is... Because the Queen of Swords upright is somebody who is plain straight to the point. And they cut out what don't serve them. But this is somebody who is taking everybody's issues to themselves. Why are you doing this? Why are you taking on everybody else's issues? And it's just making your life clouded. It's making your life unclear. It's making everything just... That's a weird one for me. But, you know, if I was doing it in a romantic sense, that's a BIT. And now you're up in your head. You see what I mean? It's all about being up in your head. But why? The King of Wands. Now, this is the step up from the player from the Himalayas, the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who is... It's almost like sex addiction. And I expect to be a spiritual message, but this is like deep. Okay. There's 2 messages here. There's one of, you're normally somebody who is forward-thinking, upright, who's a leader, who's an independent person. You go for what you want, but for some reason you're stuck. And it could be physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever, but something has got you stuck in your head. You should have been going to calmer waters, but you're still fighting some internal battle. This is what I'm getting. It's like... You're not cutting out what you're supposed to be cutting out. You're just not doing that. You're not cutting out things that don't serve you. You're just not doing that for some reason. And as a result of that, it's just getting you stuck in your head. You're just stuck in your head. And now we've got the King with Wands in. Because there's a match here, the King and Queen, that would have normally been balanced. But this is in reverse. So you're just imbalanced about something. And this is what I'm getting. I don't know why this is coming out like this. But if you want to talk in romantic terms, okay... With these cards, it's almost like you're stuck in a cycle, like a karmic cycle. Whereas you normally would be this go-getting person, you're stuck. You're stuck. And as a result, it feels like you've got something is incomplete and you can't move forward. You know, and because of this, it's just made things so muggy and unclear. You're not cutting out what serves you. You're stuck. You're stuck in a karmic cycle. It's like Do you know, and then when I say karmic cycle, it's not actually hugely bad. It's like a conflict with yourself I'm getting here. But it could be because you're stuck in your head, because this is somebody trapped. This is somebody bound. You know, you feel bound to someone or something or a situation. And it's this person. This person is might have sex addictions, because this is somebody who is holding you back, or you feel like they're holding you back, or you feel like all you can do is think about this person. This is the upgrade to the player from the Himalayas. This is an older person thinking that they are the bee's knees, and they're a bitch. You know, this in reverse is not a nice thing. This is a forward-thinking goal-getter leader. This is somebody who's kind of in their childish energy, who's probably got addictions, who probably was somebody in the past who was a go-getter leader, a forward thinker, but they've let things trap them or hold them back, and you're getting stuck in that cycle with them. It's like you're almost joining them in their karma, because this is somebody going through karma. So, do you know what? That was deep. You've got to come out there. You've got to come out of that, because you've got way more to be doing with your time. Do you know what I mean? Somebody needs to be sensitive about what they're doing. Remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. Remain sensitive. Maybe this person wants to come forward to you. I don't know. Or there's somebody stuck in their head at least. But what I'm getting is that you've got to think about your health. Your health, and it could even be your mental health. You know, the time is right for celebrate. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities, because Spirit is telling you to get out of there and stop concentrating on these people. Spirit is telling you to get out there and stop concentrating on these people that is putting you down, who's making you feel less than. They're probably even in your energy field or something, you know, because look, you need to come out of that conflict. Is these cards upside down? Look, you need to come out of this conflict with these people. What is going on? You need to come out of this conflict with these people. Because look, is it because they made you feel rejected, and now, although you would like to start this again, or do they like to start this again? Do you know, is it nothing but the here and now? Do they feel like a damn fool? Because they were deceptive. Look, the deception card is here. Do you know what I mean? And now, you know, you're no longer burdened about this situation, but this person still wants to move forward to you. Or is that you moving forward? They want to move forward to you with this apology, with this emotional, just this tiny emotional gesture. You know, here comes the player from the Himalayas, though. They really want to be like this towards you because they know who you are. But, you know, Spirit is making a judgment to put this to death, and this is why Spirit is saying get out there and start enjoying yourself and stop figuring it on these people. I've got to stop it. I'm leaving it there, people, because that's too much. That's too much. There's a lot of reversals here today. Do you know? And it's like, is it that this person's got a BATCH as well? Because look, they're stuck in a cycle. Somebody's stuck in a cycle, okay? And it could be a Queen of Wands. It could be a karmic. You can look at it this way. It could be a karmic. Now, this came in reverse. They're stuck in a cycle. Whoever this person is, they're stuck. This person's got them trapped. They can't move forward. Do you know what I mean? Because this person is an utter bitch. Do you know? And they've got this person stuck. Whoever this is. Okay? They're stuck. They're just like, they feel trapped in a situation. And because of this, they're now this. Whereas once upon a time, this is like people trying to separate. This is not, you know, all I just say, there's a match here. This could have been a relationship. And like, he wants to be out of this now because they just feel trapped. You can look at it that way as well. But anyway, I'm going to stop it. People, take care till next time. I've got to make my way home now. So, tomorrow you'll get me from home. So, until next time, take care.